Hi everyone, this is for our Horror Collab 2024 with Dragons and Dresses Craftsortium, Gert Creates, and myself, Coral Marines Resin Art. Hope everyone got their submissions in. Send it to didcraftsortium@gmail.com by September 25th to September 27th to go live. It's best to send it so it's, or easiest so it's, for a live premiere. Must contain blood, guts, gross, and gore. You can have a max 2 videos, but the total length can't go over an hour and a half total. You must have a recycled item of like leaves, plastic, can be bones, any kind of recycled item. Freaky, creepy, gory, spooky, gross, blood and guts, things like that. This is going to be my, this is the prelude to my video. So let's get started. See you in a minute. So let's see if I can get this in here. I wonder how much I need to mix up. Mix up whatever I've got left in here. Dust off the top. Yeah, that thing is all kind of not want to work, does it? Hey, still has battery life. That's surprising. It's been a hot minute since I've used that. Okay, I guess I should. Now this is a Racoon Skull. I am not going to be opening up jaws or anything because I don't want it to fall apart. I'm going to do my best to try and keep it together to get it down into here. Let it sit how it's going to sit. I'm just going to pour resin down on it. And yeah, I'm OCD. Anytime I touch it, I will be, sanitizing my hands. Oh, look, a piece of bone fell off. Put that in there. And yep, that was one of the bones I bought from one of the 2 shows I went to, Racoon, for $12. So that is, recycling of bones. and that is going to put FGCI liquid glass deep pour resin, and it is, you know, on the older side. It's part B is turning a little on the yellow, so I've got a dab of blue I will be adding to it. Okay, I've mixed up a bit more than I needed. Hopefully it'll be enough to fill in for that one and not need for anything else. Crossing our fingers. But I do have another mold on standby if need be. This is, again, deep pour resin, FGCI. I've already forgotten. FGCI Super Clear 2.0 liquid clear. It's good for 2 to 4 inches deep. So I think this is, and how much did I end up going with? 32 ounces. Yeah, I had to get a bigger container, clearly. And let's hope with the longer time, it'll have time to hopefully clear out any bubbles that are going to definitely come up around all the bones and stuff. There's some pop coming up and popping as I'm pouring, which I know you can't really see very well. Tilt. I wonder if I could put this in the vacuum chamber to suck some of the air without causing it to crush the bones. I'm going to put you on pause and be right back. Well, it did move around a bit. Let's see if I can get it back to, I think, where I want it, which I'm not 100% sure. Exactly what that is, but hoping that's pretty good. everyone, and welcome back. I'm going to be unmolding, mixing up some resin, adding some more bones, some red alcohol ink, and putting this on a tray with stuff together. Oh, let's not fall off the seat here. Oi, 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 oi. So I've got some more bones here to add to it. Set that down for now. And see if we can. And this piece here, I had started a while back, didn't have enough to fill up the mold, so I had leftover resin, poured it on here. I think I need to actually clean up the bottom of that before I get started, so I'm not having to, yeah, I'll clean up the bottom of that right quick too. When I go to get off to stir up the resin, I'll clean up the bottom of that so it's nice and flat. And then we'll be back when it's ready to pour. So that'll be flattened and the resin will be mixed up. Let's see how this looks. And this cured faster than the 3 days it said it was supposed to, because that won't be until tomorrow night or late afternoon. Yeah, some sharp spots. So I got to be careful trying to get this out, but I didn't want fingerprints on here, so I'm trying to use gloves to keep my grubby, greasy fingerprints off. But it makes it harder to grab a hold of too. Come on, roll over. You already had part of you down. Stay down. And I may have to take this off camera to get it to lean against me to pull it off if I can't get this with my weak arthritic hands. And the gloves trying to slide on me too. Yep, sorry. Don't go shooting across either. I don't need you to do like the smaller ones do. Okay, there we go. Whew. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my hands hurt. All right, there we go. I do need to disinfect the inside from that. When it had bones, get a towel to quickly dry it out. I don't want the alcohol to stay in there. I'm weird. Didn't want to use it to get it out, but I don't want the have the germs of the bones in there. All right, and now there's some sort of piece in there. Come on out. There's something. Okay, I think that's out. Set the mold here. Make sure everything's off from here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Got some bubbles along the back where it wasn't able to come all the way up to escape. And in the cheekbone area under here. But not too terribly bad. Let me turn this one off because it wants to blind it out. Maybe that's a bit better. This is the underside. And I have no idea why that did that. That is really, really strange and weird. Like it came off the bone, like it was some weird air pocket or maybe a little bit of oil or something off the bone. Not really sure. But it came straight up. Just off that one sliver of bone. Almost looks like it's holographic in there. Look at the teeth through the side. That turned out really cool. I wonder what it would look like on a light base before I go and do that right quick. Let me clean my gloves off and grab a light base right quick. And let's see about getting some lights down. That's kind of neat. Let's not trip over the container bones there either. It's neat, but yeah, that's not quite what I'm after. Mix up resin. The resin can sit and get thicker while I put some red drops, blood drops on here. I'm going to try two kinds. This one, and I've got some fake blood. Don't know how well the fake blood's going to do. Might not do this because it says it's water-based, because it probably will react with the resin, so it probably won't work well. And it's very thin. I wonder if it might stain in here at least. Let it dry some. I don't know. It'll probably run right off from here. Just try a drop. Never know till you try. It's trying to separate off. While we're at it, I know I've done this with polyurethane, but I don't think I've done this with regular resin. So while we're testing clear plain resin, let's do a drop on either side and see how it goes. Let it dry, because that's what's going to have to happen. It's going to have to dry to see how either one goes. And then when it dries, I can put the resin on it. Let's see if that dries. Those two drops there is pretty cool. Don't think that's going to work on this side at all. Yeah, that is not going to work, unfortunately. Yeah. These two I will leave because maybe it might pull into this because I haven't sealed it. So I'm hoping. I don't know if it's how well it might be seen underneath it, but this is the time you'd want the alcohol to do one of those weird splatters. And you can't get it to. Interesting. Sorry if I'm not really in view. I sit here and concentrate thinking what I'm doing and forget about talking or mumbling to myself. Go over the edge that way. Go over the edge that way. Run that way. eyeball it run over the edge. Seriously. Okay, I didn't mean that much. Wowzers. Well, maybe it'll stick just like that. On there. Kind of like that. I wish I had a way to do a flicker. Get some to flick out. Of course, it gets on the gloves and it don't want to. Really? I'll get it all over the gloves. It's not how I wanted it. And I guess we have him on here how we want him. Come on, tip and run. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't want a lot, just a couple of blood-looking drips. Out of the nose, out of the nose. There we go. His cheekbone's just shy of fitting in there. I may have to shave his cheekbone down to get that corner to go in. I want one right up here, a little closer to there. And that should be enough. I don't think I want any on the back. Alright, and I need some tweezers. To go rummaging through the bones. To pick out some vertebrae bones, some rib bones, being as this came from a venomous snake, which is why I'm using tweezers, and not really sure if we lost the head or not when it was getting cleaned, because I think an animal did try and pull some of the stuff out of the the trap, we had the bones sitting in trying to. What is it? Trying to get everything cleaned off. Oh, no, wait. I see a bottom jaw. I do see part of a jaw here. Yep, there is part of a jaw there. So, yep, I do still have to be careful. So we do have part of a jaw. There is part of a jaw here. I am not touching it. Or any of the other bones, because I don't know where, possible fangs could be at in there. So, must be very, very careful. Because this was a water moccasin, aka cottonmouth, which is a venomous snake here in southeastern United States. They have some other areas to the United States too, but this one was, found locally in the United States. We picked up dead off the side of the road. I would never intentionally harm an animal to do something like this. These are ones that was either bought already, or found deceased. That one don't quite match there. And thankfully they don't stink. My husband did a good job helping clean them off for me. Soap and water after we let the wild critters do their job. I want it semi-flat because I want to be able to put like electric candle there towards the center if I wanted to, have a little light there. Disinfect these. Did I already toss the paper towel, I guess? Yeah, I think so.
So I'm going to pause, mix up resin, and we'll be back.
So I poured the resin on. Had a little leftover, poured it in there, which was, leftover. These are draining. I'm going to cover up, and we'll be back when everything's cured and see how everything looks. Be back soon. See y'all in a little bit. Bye for now.